What is going on, everybody? This is Darius from AutoFair Nissan here, and today we are going to be taking a look at a 2018 Nissan Kicks SV. The Kicks is going to be an awesome little subcompact SUV crossover type vehicle, very small footprint, and it's got a small 1.6 liter engine, which is going to be great for in town, paired with front wheel drive to keep everything economical as far as fuel economy, price point, etc. The SV is going to get a few upgrades, such as these nicer machined alloy wheels instead of your base steelies with hubcaps. And you can see from looking at the side here that it's got good height, good visibility, good space inside, and a compact but tall trunk so that you still have some good room for storage when you need to go get groceries, travel, etc. At the back, at the trunk here, I'm just going to lift that up so you can see inside. Right, you get tons of good space. It goes pretty deep down, abuts the actual backs of the seats. And then you've got this nice shade here that just attaches right up at the top here. If you ever wanted to take the shade out, all you have to do is lift this little string off on both sides and it just pops right out to give you a little bit more room. But this is also great to cover up any cargo that you may have, just so people can't see inside. So when you look over in there, obviously you can't really see anything except for the shade. The back seat space here is going to be very simple but very effective. You've got this really nicely styled seating here with the diamond stitching throughout. Very straightforward. You're going to have a nice one-piece WeatherTech mat back here that covers that center hump area there as well. And these seats can actually drop forward if you need to for cargo. So you just pull up on that little tab and then it folds right down. It's not a completely flat piece through here. There is a little bit of a gap, but it does work out that you get a lot more cargo space if you need it. And these do have both the overhead anchors as well as the latch system for child seats, so you can still put your child seats in there, no problem. One of the other nice little features about the SV trim on the Kicks is on your key fob here, you have a remote start button. So we just hit lock and then hold this button here, and that'll remote start right up. And now that the car is started and we're ready to get in, we come down here, door is locked, we can press this little button. As long as the key fob is in range, which mine is in my pocket around electronics. So press that, unlocks right there, nice and simple. Now that we're inside, you can see on here as well, on your steering wheel, you've got all your controls for your advanced drive assist display with the partial digital dashboard there. So you have all those different categories that you can scroll through, settings you can adjust and change. The digital tachometer there is really cool with your distance to empty right in the middle. And of course, if you don't need that or you want something else, you can always adjust it. They make it super simple. All the controls here are very intuitive for your volume, for your music selection, and for your cruise control and phone controls right there on the side. You're also going to have a full touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability. So right now, don't have a phone hooked up to it, so we can just go through the Sirius XM here. When I put it in reverse, you can see that backup camera pops right up. Let me try to get the glare out of your way here so you can see a little bit better. And there we go. Yeah, so very nice. You've got that awesome camera system there with your guidelines and distance indicators, so you can see the distance indicators there in red, yellow, and green to help tell you when you're getting close to whatever's behind you. We're going to go ahead and throw it back into park. The shifter area is right down here is really nice because it's all this piano black styling right here. The shifter is very comfortable. Start button's very well placed, and your little sport mode button is there, kind of hidden a little bit from you. But once you know it's there, it's nice and easy. You've also got your plugins there for your entertainment stuff, so your auxiliary and your USB for charging and for CarPlay, and a 12-volt outlet right there as well. One thing I really like is that this actually has a handbrake instead of electronic. I like having the tactile handbrake there that we can pull up. And now you've got your cup holders right next to that, below your swiveling armrest. Other than that, the Kicks is going to come jam-packed with safety tech right out of the gate, too. You're going to have automatic emergency braking with intelligent forward collision, as well as you're going to have blind spot monitoring that you might be able to see right there. It's a little bit dark with the glare. There we go. That's going to light up orange, let you know when somebody's in that blind spot zone. And you can see that reflected on here as well. It's showing you your different zones there for your blind spot on each side, and then your emergency braking in the front. If there's anything else that you're hoping to see in this video that I may have missed, feel free to leave a comment or let us know. Give us a call, send us an email whatever works out best, or just come down and see it. We're at 45 Portsmouth Ave in Stratham. Thanks, guys.